It's iconic. It's the 1957 Chevy. And before we get into talking all about it with Dr. Atomic, you do dyno testing.
Yes, we have a beautiful dynamometer here. We have trained men that take your car, will retune the car, especially if you've maybe put in a fuel injection unit at home. It doesn't seem to run right, or you got a carburetor, you can't get tuned in right. Any car, bring it in, we'd be happy to dyno tune it for you. And we do dyno tuning Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. And
let's talk about the 1957 Chevy that we're standing by. Walk me through what this is, because it, like I said, classic, iconic. When you think of the 50s, this is it.
Yes, it's absolutely fabulous. Two-time national show winner. This car has an Art Morrison chassis. Art Morrison is a fabulous frame builder. When this car was built, it went down to just a shell. It's called rotisserie restoration. Of course, it does have fuel-injected big block 502. It is a 5-speed manual transmission, which is just fabulous because it's fun to still have it stick shift. Of course, 4-wheel disc brakes. The best of everything went into this car. Full leather interior, air conditioner, power steering, power brakes. It's about a 2,000 to 2,300 hour restoration. Now, to talk about restoration quickly, most people shouldn't do a restoration. Restorations in the world today should cost between $400,000 to $600,000. Just think of it this way: if it takes 2,000 hours to 3,000 hours to restore a car, at 2,000 hours at $200 an hour, it's $400,000 just in labor. That doesn't include parts. I always suggest people, and we just did a beautiful Mustang for a couple. It was her first Mustang. It was probably a $300,000 or $400,000 restoration. I asked them 100 times not to restore the car. Well, guess what? They still restored the car, right? So they could have bought that same car done for $50,000, $60,000, but that's what they wanted. We do have 37 men here that do these restorations. This was well over $500,000 to restore this car. Unless it's a family heirloom or something you want, buy it done.
I say we get in and we see what kind of restorations you really did to it.
That sounds great.
Yeah, these cars, very few cars in the world are at this level to be built this well. It's a pure performance car. It's built to be able to either drag race, or you could even circuit track horse race this if you wanted to. I can't imagine taking a show car like this to race it, but you could.
Now let's talk about a classic car. I like to ask people who love classic cars what they constitute as a classic car.
Using the official term, full classic typically is a car from the brass era up to about 1942. It has to be a senior series car, but it became very loose term. Anything that's probably more than 20, 30 years old, or anything that is a car that is unique or special, low production, maybe a car that has a very special body styling. Here's some strange classics. Do you remember the Seinfeld's episode where they had the John Voight car?
Okay.
Well, that was just a little K car, right?
Uh-huh.
And the little K car is an interesting car. It was made by Chrysler, obviously, and was not expensive, but they made these little Woodies. What most people don't realize is that these cars were only 400 or 500 ever made a year. So very low production car. So it makes it very difficult for anyone to actually own one. We actually specialize in restoring them, and we have a really good collection of those. It's really weird, but it's a popular car. Is it really a classic? I don't know. It's a unique specialty car, but I guess it's in the eye of the beholder, right?
Eye of the beholder, and this one looks like a beauty, drives like a beauty, and Dr. Atomic knows it all, so come on down and ask him all your questions.
Thanks for watching this segment from On the Lot. If you haven't already, be sure to watch full episodes by downloading the 5 Drive TV app on Roku, Fire TV, or Apple TV.